Baldis Basics is a game that has always had this weird, slightly blurry spot in the very back of my brain. Like, I know that it's one of the video games to ever exist. If I was to actually leave my bedroom for once and have a chat with somebody about video games and they mentioned it, a picture of the screenshotted bald maths teacher would pop up in my head. But I reckon that out of all of the different video games I've played or even heard of in the 22 years I've spent roaming this earth, from games that I love to games that I hate to games that I just think are kind of mid, Baldis Basics, if anything, it's like this weird, vaguely remembered fever dream. It came out, got stupid popular, but then, almost as quick as it came around, it just vanished. I remember when Baldis Basics first really blew up. I remember watching every single YouTube Let's Player under the sun solve complex Steiner maths level math problems in this deep-fried middle school. But nowadays, in the year of our Lord circa 2024, Baldi and the rest of his friends, barely anyone even thinks about them anymore, let alone talks about them. And in today's video, I want to find out why. Why is it that this stupid popular game, a game that had almost every single massive Let's Play YouTuber at the time making multiple different videos on it, why? Why did it disappear? Well then, how about you sit down, get comfy, leave a like on this video, subscribe, bell notification, do all the YouTube buzzword shit, because you and me, it's time to do some digging. But first, tell me, person watching this video, now I don't know about you, but me, when I'm carrying out my day-to-day activities like going to university, arguing with people on the internet, and forcing my Discord kittens to play video games with me, you know, I like to listen to some music and podcasts and all of that type of stuff. And you know what's the best thing to bring with me wherever I go? My Raycon everyday earbuds. With their amazing quality audio at half the price of other premium audio brands, 32-hour battery life, optimized gel tips designed to fit comfortably in your ears, noise isolation features, 3 customizable sound profiles, and a whole bunch more. Yeah, if you want to get your hands on some goated earbuds and help support the channel in the process, click the link in the description box or go to buyraycon.com/beak to get 20% off your next Raycon purchase. Plus free shipping. That's buyraycon.com/beak to get 20% off your next Raycon purchase with free shipping. Thank you, Raycon, for sponsoring this video. Right, where were we?
Welcome to Baldis Basics in Education and Learning. That's me.
Okay, I have a confession to make, yeah? Before plotting and scheming and pondering this video, I had never actually played Baldis Basics before. Sure, I knew about it, and I knew what the game was about. I watched the Markiplier Let's Play videos back in the day. Baldis Basics, it's basically Slender Man if Slender went to college and got himself a teaching degree. But, yeah, Baldis Basics, I've never owned a copy of it. Thing is, though, going into this video, I knew that was gonna have to change. So, the other night, I decided that I was gonna sit down in front of my desk, turn on my webcam, and stream myself playing some Baldis Basics for the first time. It didn't go very well.
4 out of 7 notebooks. I think that's pretty damn good.
All in all, though, yeah, I like Baldis Basics. Sure, it can get kinda irritating from time to time, but, well, that isn't the game's fault. That's the fault of me. It's the fault of me being a bit stupid. To dig into what Baldis Basics is as a video game a bit more, though, visually, Baldis Basics, it's inspired by a game called Sonic Schoolhouse, a Sonic the Hedgehog game that I can confirm exists. And gameplay-wise, as I said earlier, I get massive Slender Man vibes from this game. But instead of running around a forest and collecting pages while the schizophrenic machinations in your mind hunt you down, comment the demon of Babylon if you hear the voices too. In Baldis Basics, you have to run around a school, do a little bit of Oppenheimer level maths, and collect a whole bunch of notebooks while running away from this bold bastard Baldi. Thing is though, Baldi, it's not like he's the only person roaming the halls of this establishment. Nah, God no, you got ops in every corner of this school. Some of them being this guy, called Principal of the Thing. If he catches you running down the halls, he'll send your ass to detention. This creature called First Prize, he'll ram you into the nearest wall. This girl called Playtime, I hate you! Thankfully though, in Baldis Basics, you can get your hands on a few items to help you fight back against Satan's minions. My personal favorite being this can of soda, which I thought was a can of spray paint when I first picked it up. Plain and simple, if you're being pursued by somebody or if someone's in your way, No joke here, like no meme. Here's an official The Beak Baldis Basics top tip for you. This item is very good to help you dodge and escape from Baldi and the other characters. Soda is goated. S tier in my items tier list. However, I think it's time to talk about my two favorite aspects of Baldis Basics. Firstly, this game has been and is still being developed by one person, a guy called Micah McGonagall, which, no joke, I just think that's really damn impressive. Honestly, I think he's just done a great job with not just the version of the game I played on stream the other night, this one, Baldis Basics Classic Remastered, but with every version of the game, which if you want a more retrospective look into, I highly recommend you go and watch this video by a creator called Manaxa. That, and I also like the fact that this game, it doesn't take itself overly seriously, you know, like Baldis Basics, the best way I can describe it is that it's a shitpost game. Okay, sure, it is true that some of the memes and jokes in it are a bit outdated and do scream early internet funny rage comic, but I don't know, man, I think it's just kind of charming. It is a little bit cringe, sure, you got me on that one, but yeah, I just think it's got character. I like it. It adds to the overall atmosphere and appearance of this game, making it, and to sound like somebody who you'd see on something like, I don't know, Antiques Roadshow here, quite visually distinctive. Oh, and a side note here, what I also find pretty damn funny is that Baldis Basics, a shitpost game, it's got its own shitpost knockoff called Roldy's Crack House. Is that fucking Peter Griffin? But now I think it's time to dig a little bit deeper into Baldis Basics. Sure, we all know that it exists, but when's the last time you've seen somebody really talking about this game? It's been a while, hasn't it? Why? Why is it that this once dumb popular game isn't around anymore? Why did it evaporate? Well, I reckon it all has to do with one thing.
Welcome to Baldis Basics in Education and Learning. That's me.
Person watching this video, I'm about to tell you something that's gonna absolutely blow your mind to bits. On YouTube, people upload videos of themselves playing video games. And considering that Baldis Basics was really popular when YouTube Let's Play videos were the video to make if you wanted to attempt to do a 1 million subscriber any percent speedrun. Rest in peace Let's Play videos, by the way, gone are the days of your bog standard 100 episode modern Minecraft Let's Play series. Hello, I survived 100 days as Skibbity Toilet in hardcore Minecraft. Let's hop on a DeLorean and teleport back to the YouTube Let's Play Mesozoic era. A simpler, more peaceful time. A time where all of our favorite gaming YouTubers weren't exposed as being well, bad people yet. Now, I really want to put into perspective here how insane it was for your game to get picked up by popular Let's Play YouTubers back in the day. If your game got featured on a channel like Markipliers or Jacksepticeye's or any other big Let's Play YouTuber back in the day, my brother, plain and simple, that was fucking crazy. Your game is gonna get stupid popular, stupid quickly. We're talking a couple million views in advertising overnight for free. So let's say that you and me, we just made a video game called, I don't know, Last Night at the Lobotomy Center, and, oh, okay. Good news, the Last Night at the Lobotomy Center, it's got a bit of steam behind it. You know, it's picking up quite a bit. Some big YouTubers are making Let's Play videos about it. And we didn't even have to beg them to play it. Our game, Last Night at the Lobotomy Center, it's gonna get pretty popular pretty quickly. And guess what, person watching this video? You and me, we're at the start of one of the main things I think led to the disappearance of Baldis Basics on YouTube. We're at the start of our game's YouTube content lifespan. And now that Last Night at the Lobotomy Center's got some initial hype surrounding it, and since we're in the era where YouTube Let's Play videos are still really banging, they're raking in views. The YouTubers making videos on Last Night at the Lobotomy Center, they're gonna make episode after episode after episode after episode. It's the current trendy thing to do on YouTube. We're eating good, brother, beluga caviar every single night. Our game's doing numbers. But this is where things start to go south. You see, there is one problem with a whole bunch of YouTubers making YouTube videos about Last Night at the Lobotomy Center. A problem that comes up the further along we go across its YouTube content lifespan. The more people make videos about Last Night at the Lobotomy Center, the more its content gets dried up. And eventually, this once deep well of content, we had all of our gameplay and lore and characters and all of that type of stuff. Content that was really piquing the interest of people all around the world. Content that made for goated videos. It's all going to be discovered. After a while, YouTubers making Let's Play videos about Last Night at the Lobotomy Center, they're going to do everything they can possibly do in our game. And after that, well, what's the point of going back to it and making any more videos on it. Those Let's Play YouTubers, they've done everything. They've found everything. They've explored everything. There's just no point in going back. We've reached the end of Last Night at the Lobotomy Center's YouTube content lifespan. A lifespan that started with initial hype, which then led to people making a whole bunch of successful videos on it, thus leading to all the content in our game getting dried up. And after that, all I can say is rest in peace Last Night at the Lobotomy Center. Yeah, it's a good run. Our game, it's gone. And this is something that happened to Baldis Basics. It came out, got dumb popular, leading to a whole bunch of massive Let's Play YouTubers screaming down their mics in different videos about it, which then in turn led to them doing everything they could do in it. And once this happened, well, what's the point of going back? You know, the journey's finished. The most important thing are YouTuber views, and if we've done everything, viewers, they aren't going to be interested anymore because, well, why would they be? If everything's been done, there's nothing new to showcase. I mean, you can only do maths for so long. It's over. It's time to move on to something else. I heard there's a new FNAF game coming out. And speaking of FNAF, look, I can hear some of you lot saying this already, but the beak, some games that were popular Let's Play videos back in the day are still popular today. Freddy Fazbear is still around. He's in a movie poster. Look, there he is. How did this happen? Why is this a thing? And why didn't this happen to Baldis Basics? I'll tell you why.
Welcome to Baldis Basics in Education and Learning. That's me.
Now, I don't know if this is a holy shit, what the fuck, how could you say that, nuclear take or anything. Yeah, I guess I'll get ready to get obliterated in the comment section just in case. But I think that if Five Nights at Freddy's, a game that I quite like, by the way, and it takes me a lot to say this, but when I was younger, oh god, I did go through a FNAF phase. If FNAF 1 was the only FNAF game to ever be released into our world, no FNAF 2, no FNAF 3, no FNAF 67 million books, none of that shit. The Five Nights at Freddy's franchise would be nowhere near as popular as it is today. Sure, FNAF 1, it's a fun game, and I really don't think we can downplay just how successful it actually was back in the day. You rarely ever see games get this popular. But FNAF 1 is also a pretty simple game. It's a game where you sit in an office for a few nights, watch cameras on your iPad, and try your best to not get bored. That's it. You can easily get the base game done in a few hours, and other things like lore and custom nights, those will only really keep you busy for so long. But where FNAF kept and increased its popularity, it's all thanks to the rapid addition of content to the series. No joke, the amount of FNAF content that got released right after FNAF 1 first blew up was insane. Five Nights at Freddy's 1 came out and it got stupid popular, and then a few months later, oh, okay, Five Nights at Freddy's 2. And then a few months after that, oh, okay, another FNAF game, FNAF 3, William Afton Springtrap. Holy shit, it's FNAF 4. And sure, okay, each individual FNAF game by themselves may be quite similar. From a broad gameplay perspective, the first 3 FNAF games are basically the same game, but because Scott Cawthon was pumping out FNAF games at 25 million miles an hour back in the day, he constantly kept FNAF in the public eye and in Let's Play videos. As such, the relationship between FNAF and Let's Play YouTuber was one of always uploading FNAF videos because, fuck, there's just so much FNAF content coming out. FNAF's YouTube content lifespan, it just kept on expanding and expanding and expanding. Oh no, I've done everything I can do in FNAF 1. Well, okay, it's time to play and make Let's Play videos about FNAF 2, and then FNAF 3, and then FNAF 4, and then FNAF Sister Location. Look, you get the idea. To keep your game alive during the YouTube Let's Play era, an era that had so many different games trying to get featured on Let's Play channels, you constantly had to feed it with brand new content as quick as you possibly could. Old Let's Play YouTube, it was a hungry beast, mate, and if you didn't feed it quick enough, well, it was just gonna go get its food somewhere else. Like real life example here, yeah? Just like how I'm gonna do after I get done recording this facecam. Let's say that you're feeling a little bit hungry, so you want to get something for Uber Eats. You're scheming for a young cheeseburger. Would you rather order a burger from a place that you know is good, but is gonna take an hour to get to you? Or would you order a burger from a place that you know is also good, but instead of an hour, it's gonna take 15 minutes? You'll choose the 15-minute burger 99% of the time. And Baldis Basics, it's that hour burger. It's good, but it didn't have enough food to feed the YouTube Let's Play beast quick enough. I don't want you to get the wrong idea here though, person watching this video. It's not like Baldis Basics came out into the world and then was just left as the same game forever, because that just isn't the case. If you think that, you're over here, and the truth That's all the way over here. Baldis Basics, it did get updates as time went on and is still in development to this day, as I said earlier on in this video. The most substantial updates being the constant development of Baldis Basics Plus, the version of the game that Kickstarter backers got to play, which for obvious reasons I'm not going to show on screen. New versions of Baldis Basics like Baldis Basics Classic Remastered and Baldis Basics Birthday Bash being made. But in this lies a massive problem when looking at Baldis Basics through the lens of a Let's Play YouTuber. Sure, new stuff was coming out, but considering that Baldis Basics is being developed by one person, Micah McGonagall, these updates took and take a lot of time to come out. Time that isn't compatible with the fast-moving world of Let's Play YouTube. Let's Play YouTubers, they aren't just gonna wait around for your game to update. No, God no, they're just gonna go make videos on other games. It's the nature of the business. And if you can't keep up, plain and simple, you're gonna be left behind. The relationship between Let's Play YouTuber and Baldis Basics, it became incompatible. The result, as I said earlier, people stopped making videos on Baldis Basics, and this had a massive effect on its overall popularity. Let's Play videos, they were the main form of marketing Baldis Basics had after all. I mean, all of these videos pulled millions of views. This is a marketing goldmine. This is massive scale free exposure. But when the videos stopped due to Baldis Basics not getting new content fast enough, this marketing stopped. And when marketing stops, people are going to forget your game. Your game, it's going to slowly disappear. Let's Play YouTubers, they're going to move on, but your game, they're not going to bring it with them. And you know what? I think this sucks, because Baldis Basics, it's a pretty damn interesting, pretty fun game, and it's clear to see that Micah McGonagall is developing it with a shit ton of passion. And it wasn't like it was his fault that the game got left behind. No, God no, he's only one person. One person trying to keep up with the demand of Let's Play YouTube. That's impossible! Weirdly enough though, I guess there is one benefit of Baldis Basics not really being that popular anymore. It didn't suffer the same horrible, disgusting fate as many other current popular indie horror games. It hasn't been butchered by kids YouTubers all that much. Channels like Lankybox, they haven't spam uploaded billions of videos with Baldi in them. Thank God! But still, I reckon Baldis Basics deserves to be a lot more popular than it currently is. And I really don't think it deserves to be a game that's only remembered thanks to a weird, slightly blurry spot in the very back of all of our brains. What do you think, person watching this video? Do you, like me, think that Baldis Basics deserves to be more popular, or do you think it should just be left in the shadow realm forever, to just be forgotten? Let me know in the comments section. Thanks for watching. Be sure to, leave a like, subscribe, bell notification, YouTuber buzzwords, all of that type of stuff. Thank you, Raycon, for sponsoring this video, and yeah, I'll see you soon.
Number 15. Subscribe to the Beak. If you don't, you will suffer a severe case of cringe, and you are taking part in bozo behavior. Thanks for watching.